So aloha and welcome to my visual literacy project. In this project you'll see that I use Thinglink to address the integration of Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. Now the purpose of this project is really to engage students in a deeper understanding of exploring this topic through multiple perspectives as well as multiple sort of platforms, if you will. And so taking a look at the Thinglink, you'll see that I've got a variety of links embedded in it. Initially, where I see this lesson fitting is essentially as sort of a deeper exploration. I'd like to first introduce the image itself at the start of the lesson and elicit students' thoughts and perspectives. Some may have some prior knowledge, some not so much. So just getting their viewpoint using a thinking protocol from Project Zero called See, Think, Wonder. What do they see? What do they think about what they see? And what questions arise as they view this image? And then as part of this will be given during a virtual class. I'm a part of a blended learning program. So eliciting a discussion, and then they'll have the rest of the time during our virtual class to explore more deeply. And you'll see here I've got a variety of different links. There's actually 2 audio links. This is one of them. Eisenhower speaking to the decision of sending paratroopers in to protect the Little Rock Nine, and then actually a counter audio of Orville Faubus explaining why he used the National Guard to stop the integration of Little Rock Nine. So 2 audio clips there. Down here is an actual historical documentary that gives an overview of the events itself. And then little by little, we start to explore from the personal perspective, rather than just as an event, but actually seen through the eyes of the participants. And this one is Facing History in Ourselves, a site, in her own words, Elizabeth Eckford, actually in text. And then over here, the different perspective of the other young woman behind her. There's actually a book written about their sort of reconciliation, Elizabeth and Hazel, 2 women of Little Rock. And it's a little video clip that kind of addresses the book itself, but does a wonderful job narrating the process that the 2 of them went through to reconcile later on in life. There's also a primary source article, New York Times, written at that time period. It's great that it's available online so students can read an primary source newspaper article from that actual event. And then last but not least, there's actually a photo essay that invites students visual literacy a little bit more deeply, so retelling the story from multiple perspectives just through the eye, the lens of the camera. And so my purpose here is to just let students explore and get a fuller picture. The grad point text we use online actually only gave this event a paragraph, which I felt it warranted a little bit more than just a paragraph. And so we're doing it. The bigger picture of all this is also that throughout my class, I want to expose students to the types of presentation formats that they can then consider for their learning exhibition. So this course, as it explores social movements throughout history, students will then choose a social movement to research in more depth and then present as part of our civil rights interactive virtual museum at the end of the semester, sort of our showcase for the high school in December prior to final exams. And so I want to get them familiar with the kinds of content they can explore and use with Thinglink while also enriching their experience of a paragraph in a history textbook. So that's really the thinking behind this. And I would end this lesson, this virtual lesson, with an exit pass, which I always do. And I would use another thinking protocol called Connect, Extend, Challenge. So what was something that you explored in this image that connected with something you already knew? What in this image extended your thinking about something that you may have known a little bit about, and now you have a deeper understanding and appreciation for? And then also, what are you still challenged by? What remains to be questions you're still pondering? Are there new questions that arise as a result of deepening your knowledge of this? or what questions remain unanswered that you might have had before that you still are grappling with. So that's a look at the Little Rock 9 Thinglink. Mahalo.